Hi, everybody. Welcome to Halftime here on the Brew Sports Network. It is Wednesday, baby. Get at me. What up, Wednesday?
Get at me.
Get at you.
Get at me.
Get at me? Get at me.
What's up, Wednesday?
Come at me, bro. What's up? How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
I am more than great.
You're just like...
I'm the greatest
You're the
I've
best you've ever been.
All day today.
Right at this point.
Right at this moment.
My God.
And it's just going to continue to get better.
It is. Ted Cruz is trying to get El
Ted
Chapo to
Cruz.
pay for the wall. It's amazing.
I just want to say I heard Jeb bought the Miami Marlins. Let me just say it's the worst decision he's ever made in his entire life. And I'm the reason why it sold for as much as it did. So you're welcome, Miami.
My God. That's Tanner Burke. I'm Baxter Colburn. We've got a good one for you today. It is halftime. It is also halftime off the rails today as well, too, where we ask you, the beautiful people, not only of America, but of the world.
Time out. You're telling me the people watching can participate?
What? Yes.
Amazing.
How do they do such a thing, Tanner?
Oh, well, there's a little thing called Facebook Live, which they will be watching us on this platform right now. And you can comment and decide, what it is we do on this show, which is, whatever you want. It's great.
It's amazing. It's
incredible.
incredible.
It's
the best.
phenomenal.
The best.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. How are you?
America.
Adam and Tanner both saying, woo. What up, guys? How are you? Good to see you.
What up, guys?
Hey, what up? But anyway, though, we are playing, and it's off the rails today, where we give you the first 20 minutes of the show, semi-smart about sports. Second half of the show,
right.
We take our clothes off, we drink a lot, we do illicit things, and we do things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Sure.
But no, you have to decide today. We have two different options. We can either prank call people to give each other potential job interviews, or we can play What's Yours Like? It all depends. So we need to have you guys vote today on what you think we should do. What's yours like, or prank calls? Vote below. And we have to take drinks of things as well.
What's yours like, Baxter?
Mine's wet. Mine's long. And it goes everywhere.
Is it a boat?
It's a garden hose. But good effort.
Okay.
Good effort. So
tried.
that's a sample of what might
tried.
actually come at you today. So Josh is already voting for calls. Thanks, Josh. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Glad to have you along. So cast your votes, folks. Cast your votes. Voting's closed at 11:20 Central Standard Time, not Grand Mountain Time or Eastern Standard or any of that other crap.
Mountain time?
Mountain Time.
Are we in Mountain Time
Everybody
again?
forgets that there's an entire time zone over there. Let's be honest. Like anything west of Minnesota until you get to LA, nobody cares about. It's true. Nobody knows about Montana. Nobody knows about the Dakotas. Nobody cares about any of that business.
Ridiculous.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
First of all, speaking of let's be honest, did you hear that the Minnesota Vikings are not exercising the fifth-year option on big Teddy B?
I did. I heard that.
It's a sad day. I love Teddy Bridgewater.
Here's the deal with
Come on, man.
with Teddy Bridgewater. We don't know what we're going to get from him when he comes back, if
It's
he
true,
comes
you
back
won't.
at all. His career may be over, to be honest. And, I mean,
Not over till it's over.
let's be frank, okay? Baxter, I'm going to be frank with you. Teddy Bridgewater had a terrible injury to one of the most important parts of his game as a quarterback.
His arm?
His leg.
His leg? His head?
Well, I mean, I suppose he
It's funny
probably got a
bone.
concussion from it too. But yes, so
Probably.
you talk about a mobile quarterback injuring their knee or their leg.
Right.
I mean, just a perfect example would be your RG3.
I was for
He blew out his
for like
knee.
a hot second. I'm like, what is my RG3? And I'm like, oh,
Oh my God!
because I thought you said a perfect example would be your, and I'm like, I don't.
Did I say your RG3?
Yeah, I think you did. Where do I put my RG3?
We'll let the fans decide.
Can I ice my RG3?
You cannot ice your RG3.
If my RG3 is active for
Your
more than 4
RG3
hours,
is
should I call a
broken.
doctor?
Your RG3 is broken and can't even start for the Browns.
That's a sad. You've hit rock bottom. Win.
Yeah, when you can't even
Sad
start
day.
for the Browns. Yeah,
Sad day.
It's okay. I think he's still got.
So did
his
Minnesota
Subway
get this right
endorsement.
then?
What?
Did Minnesota get this right by not renewing his fifth-year option?
I don't think. I honestly believe that they feel bad about doing so because he was such a promising prospect. But in the end of the day, that's what they had to do. They didn't have a choice. I mean, when he does come back, I don't know what you're doing, but when
I'm just waiting for you to finish your sentence.
When he does, I did finish my sentence, but I'll
then
keep
you
going.
stopped.
I did
and then
stop.
you tried to go again. So I'm
Well,
waiting.
because you looked at me and you're like, okay.
Yeah, because I was like, are you done?
Are you done?
I always got something to say.
Teddy Bridgewater will probably not be playing in the NFL ever again.
Which is such a sad thing, honestly, because Teddy Bridgewater, I thought, was actually a clear light for what Minnesota's future might actually look like. But then now the pieces are coming off, obviously. Teddy got hurt. Sam Bradford got brought in. Adrian Peterson is now a Saint. Still, I think it's a stupid move. Day 2 of AP Watch. Still dumb.
We got into that yesterday. We don't need to do that today.
Still dumb. Not a fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, Minnesota really, though, any possible Super Bowl chances they have, I think, without Teddy, without AP, there's not much left for you if you're a Vikings fan.
Yeah.
There's not many Vikings fans left as a whole.
I suppose. I guess you could talk to some people from Minnesota, but
No.
I mean, there's still Brown fans out there.
I know. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Yes, Adam also letting us know that Marshawn did officially get traded to the Oakland Raiders for something stupid like a 6th-round draft pick or something like that. Just absolute, poppycock for the trade. In what world does Marshawn Lynch actually get valued at that low of a thing? But that's also a very good point in the sense that I've been very negative about he's not worth that much. So maybe Baxter was right.
Whatever.
That never happens. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
True.
Derek Jeter and Jeb Bush, official owners of the Miami Marlins.
How does that conversation go?
I don't know what's worse, owning the Marlins or having your owner be Jeb Bush and Derek Jeter. I don't know. Here's the deal, though. When it comes to something like this,
I don't have an answer for you on that one.
It's like John Elway owning the Broncos or something like that. Like you just have a celebrity figure as the front end of your ownership group. They don't actually own the team. They don't have $1.5 billion to own a franchise. They didn't make that much in the NFL.
True.
So they are just the celebrity figure, the face of the ownership group. So Jeb Bush and Derek Jeter, of course, two public figures, and they can lead that franchise and lead the ownership group. So it's much like when the Rodgers Group tried to buy an NFL franchise. They had Bon Jovi as their front end speaker. So
Johnny Bon Jovi.
Yeah, we don't speak of him in Buffalo anymore. But
speaking of the Buffalo Bills, Trevor says that he's super excited for his Bills to play the Raiders now.
Yeah.
Yes. Trevor wants to know, is the choice of off the rails between calls and trivia again? No, Trevor, if you actually could read. It says in the description, just kidding.
Both know
I love
can't
Trevor.
read.
I love you, Trevor. No, it says, should the guys prank call people or play What's Yours Like? Voting closes in 9 minutes.
What's yours like?
What's yours like, Tanner?
I don't know.
You don't even know what yours is.
Let's get into baseball.
That's a good idea. Brendan Mentz is here, actually, one of our MLB correspondents, to help us talk about everything that's been taking place in the wide world of baseball. We've talked about baseball a little bit the last couple of days, but I do want to start with Brendan in the sense that I want to know his thoughts about this Jeter-Bush takeover. Brendan, first of all, welcome to halftime, and your thoughts about Jeter-Bush Miami. Sounds really weird to say.
It is strange, and I almost couldn't believe it the first time I heard this, but my thought is it can't be worse than Jeffrey Loria. It really can't, right?
Can it, though?
I mean, unless you're going to like Marge Schott and the Reds in the 1990s type of bad, you really can't get much lower than that. I mean, Loria has done everything he can to run that franchise into the ground, and he's going to turn a tenfold profit off of it somehow.
What a guy.
He ran the Expos into the ground, too, for that matter.
I sense a trend here, Tanner. I don't know if I also send a little bit of hostility from Brendan this morning. I don't know if I like him coming at me so hot. I'm a little.
Well, it's
concerned.
either him or me, so I'd choose him today.
That's true. Brendan's not physically here, so
I will double down on the hostility by saying Teddy Bridgewater, his fifth-year options for 2018, not 2017, and so I think that's a terrible take that you say he's never going to play in the NFL again.
Did you see the injury? I mean, have you heard the reaction? I mean, he's a mobile quarterback. He may play in the NFL again, but it might be a backup quarterback for the Browns. I mean, let's be real. If RG3 can't come back after blowing out his knee, Teddy Bridgewater got his knee torn off.
He'll play again.
That's a good point. No, I get that for sure. But, I mean, we didn't bring you here, Brendan, to talk about football. I mean, maybe we did. I don't know.
I don't know what this
I didn't read the rundown
anymore.
properly if we brought Brendan to talk about football. I mean, while we've got you here, let's
what to talk about beforehand, so
that's
I'm
a
ready
good
for
point.
whatever.
I mean, that is a very valid point. I want to talk about Madison Baumgartner, his idiocracy. Is that how you say it?
Idiocracy?
Idiocy?
Just keep going.
Idiocy?
Power
The
through it.
Iliad and the Odyssey? Thank
Sound
you,
it
Brennan.
out.
I have no idea. I was homeschooled. Cannot compute my English. Madison Baumgartner hurting himself while he was dirt biking. Your thoughts? Foolish? Smart? What do we do with this? It's your ace.
Well, this definitely is up there in the terms of strange sports injuries. Baseball, it seems like, has had its fair share of them. I know the Royals had a promising prospect about 15 years ago whose career ended from a kung fu related accident, so I wouldn't say quite nearly as high as that, but still pretty stupid though for a guy to be dirt biking in season. And well, I'm sorry, but it's what happens.
Yeah, I mean, that's the honest truth about it. I mean, we've heard different issues and injuries, and you were talking about weird sports injuries yesterday, Tanner, about, how Tiger Woods did whatever to himself and then won the Masters
He
or
won
won some
the
tournaments.
U.S. Open in 2008, I believe, on a broken leg and a torn MCL.
I mean, and we
No big deal.
And we talked about Joe Thornton as well, too, playing the entire first round of the San Jose Sharks series with a torn ACL and MCL, and was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm fine. And he's like 37 years old. Like, he's not some spring chicken either.
Some of these athletes, a lot of the more recognizable, the power athletes in sports are just capable of playing through said injuries to devote themselves to their team, whether that may hurt them in the long run or not.
That is true. Brendan, I do have another thing to talk to you about. According to 538 Sports, the ESPN analytics site, the Chicago Cubs are still favored to win the World Series after everything that has taken place the first couple of weeks of the season. Do you agree with that? That according to 538, they have an 18% chance of winning the World Series. That's the highest. The Astros are technically in second. How do you feel about that?
Interesting. Well, here's my thought. I mean, the Cubs, obviously, they don't have the best record in baseball right now. They don't have the best run differential. They're not really the best in baseball by any metric besides, you could say, the sum of all the parts on their roster. But at the same time, no team in baseball has played more than 22 games at this point, so I still think it is pretty early to either hit the panic button or say, oh, so-and-so is going to be a World Series champions. But just off the basis of it, well, it's pretty obvious to see why the Cubs are still the World Series favorites, because they're the team that won it all last year. They won 103 games last year, and they have just as good of a team coming back. It's pretty simple, I think.
Well, let's talk about someone. He's probably the hottest player in the MLB as of the entire month of April, breaking records for the month of April, not just from a franchise standpoint, but he's potentially on a record-breaking spree from a league standpoint as well. Eric Thames with another home run yesterday. I believe that's 8 against just the Cincinnati Reds out of his 11 home runs.
That is
6 or 7 different pitchers. So
unbelievable. He's
hitting to the left side and the right side of the field. He's hitting against righties and lefties. He's just doing it all. And, I mean, a lot of people are questioning how he's doing this. He's 30 years old. So, of course, it came out today that he was randomly selected for a drug test again for the second time.
Sure.
So, Brennan, do you have any takes on either why Eric Thames, well, I guess the whole randomly selected drug testing process as a whole, and how is Eric Thames doing all of this if he isn't on the steroids that were left over from Ryan Braun 7 years ago?
No comment when it comes to the steroids part. Well, for one, I'd like to see how he does when he's not facing the Cincinnati Reds. As you mentioned, 8 of his homers against the Reds. He is hitting .455, 8 homers, 13 RBIs in 6 games against the Reds. So, yeah, it's
I can't help but laugh.
Up on a very, very bad pitching staff there. Though, at the same time, I think a lot of it is part of the confidence of being able to play every day in Korea like he was the last 3 seasons, and part of the unfamiliarity of Major League pitching facing him again, I guess, because there's not really much on the book on him because he hadn't played in the big leagues in 3 years, and he probably completely retooled his swing while he was playing overseas. And so I think a lot of it is just the unfamiliarity aspect of it, and we do see this from time to time. And one particular example that I've heard bring up is a case of, I'll be shocked if you guys remember this name, first baseman for Detroit named Chris Shelton, who in 2006, he hit 9 homers in the first 13 games of the season, he hit 9 the rest of his entire career after that.
Wow.
So,
well, that brings up a good point.
From time to time. I'm not saying Eric Thames is going to hit 9 home runs the rest of his career from this day forward, but he's on pace to hit 89 home runs this year. He's not going to come anywhere close to that.
No, and that brings up a good point. When he first started playing well, what it came to me was he's just getting hot, and that's nice. That's convenient for the Brewers. That's good
absolutely.
for them. But then he kept doing it, and I was a little weary when I noticed that most of these home runs did come against the Cincinnati Reds. I don't know if it's impressive. It is impressive, of course, but I am interested to see him against other teams. I mean, to have as many home runs as he has off of the number of pitchers he's faced is definitely impressive. But he's going to see some different styles for sure.
At the same time, the Reds last year allowed more home runs than any team in Major League Baseball history. So I'll just throw that out there.
That's a very valid point, though. I mean, that has to be a key in all of this as well, too. I mean, it's one thing to say, oh, he's done so well against a certain team, but if the team as a whole struggles for giving up home runs, I mean, that has to be a sign that it's a team problem, not just one player, taking advantage of, or having a good series. It's like, well, yeah, this team is notorious for giving up home runs, so that's why they're succeeding.
You still can't deny the fact that what he's doing is impressive. I mean, he's breaking records,
absolutely,
and he has an opportunity to break a league record. I mean, he's up there in conversation with Manny Ramirez, Barry Bonds. I mean,
you must be doing something right if you're hanging in that party.
These aren't just like walk-offs. You know what I mean?
Right.
These are the real deal. So we'll see.
Absolutely. Brendan, we got to let you run because we got to go get off the rails. What's your vote, though, for us before we let you run? Should we prank call people or should we play What's Yours Like?
Hard to say exactly.
Putting the pressure on them.
Yeah.
Getting the nitty-gritty
Every vote
here.
counts, Brendan. Every vote counts.
Yes. I don't know.
No vote. No idea. Come on, Brendan. You have one job.
Let's go with the prank calls.
Perfect.
Oh,
I like
all
that.
Right.
I think that's actually what's going to win, too.
Oh,
so,
boy.
all right, Brendan, where can they find you on social media, sir?
At Brennan Mentz, all one word, lower. Oh, yeah, I guess punctuation doesn't matter exactly, but yes.
Perfect.
At Brennan Mentz on Twitter, that would be the best place to find me.
Awesome, Brendan.
Awesome.
We'll talk to you soon, sir. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, see ya.
All right, there goes Brendan Mentz.
Wonderful.
Brendan Mentz. I don't even know who he is. Because we know English is not my forte today,
Oh,
apparently.
my gosh.
My God.
We're going to prank call people?
I think so. That's what's gotten the most votes.
Do we still have our list of names from before? Oh, we took pictures of them, so we should
we
be fine.
did. That's right.
We should be fine.
I have that picture somewhere. Do you have that picture too still?
Yeah,
Let me
I
double
think
check
so.
on that. Pretty sure I got
so.
that picture
Let's double
somewhere.
check here.
Oh, look, my son's super cute.
Before we do something
First picture I have on my
crazy.
phone is of a cute person.
Can't
Cute
show
child.
that picture on the air. Whoops.
We're not showing the pictures. We're just making the calls. So the way this works is Tanner and I are going to prank call 3 different people on behalf of the other person.
If they don't answer, we have to leave a message.
Correct. And see if they call back. But they're going to call the studio number back.
All right. Oh,
So
that's right.
no one's. I mean, it'll get forwarded to my phone though, so I'll have to deal with it. And then they'll be like, "Wait a minute, that seems a little fishy."
Do you have the studio number? I'll write it down so I can leave in the message. Hold on.
I
Here
have
we
it
go.
somewhere.
I have a couple jobs lined up that I'm going.
I've
to
got
ask
a couple
people
good
for.
for. Are you going to call as Tanner, or are you going to call as Bob, Steve, Jim?
I'm gonna call. I can't call as myself
No,
because people are gonna Google me.
they'll be like, "Wait a
I
minute."
don't want people to Google me.
True.
Or do I? I don't know. All right. Let's see. Okay, what's the studio number?
That's a great question. We don't want people calling us though.
You're right. Can you
Just say call. Just call me back at the number that I called you on. Just do that. Make it nice and simple.
All right.
All right. You're gonna go first.
I guess we don't want people calling us.
We don't.
We need to get off the rails. So.
We do. We are officially off the rails. How does this work now for us, Tanner?
Well, I grabbed two Bills mugs because they're the only ones that were available.
That were clean.
That were clean.
It's a fair statement.
I just need to get ready. Give me 1 second.
I have nothing to take my clothes off
Quick
of. I
change.
could, but I don't know.
I don't think we need that. No thanks.
I mean, my wife is hanging around. She's like, I mean, if we get to that point.
No, I'm ready.
Trevor, the vote count is irrelevant because everybody voted for phone calls. Because nobody wants to know what
Trevor
ours.
voted for phone calls too. What's he complaining
yeah.
about?
So why is he? So, again, nobody wants to know what ours is like.
my gosh.
Let's be honest about this. So officially off the rails. We're going to be prank calling 3 people each for job interviews on behalf of the other person.
I'm scared.
Are you?
Yes. Well, cheers.
Cheers to you.
Okay then.
All right. I'm going to need your the number of that first person because you're going to go first.
Oh God, I gotta go first.
Or do you want me to go first?
No, I got this.
All right.
Or do you want to go first? This was your idea.
Sure, I will
All
go
right.
first. We will call your person.
Are we going to have people vote at the end to see who did it better?
I think so. I think that'll probably be the easiest. So
This is so nerve-wracking.
5, 4, 8, 4. I think that's a 9.
Oh, my God.
This is terrifying.
Who are you calling first?
Caitlin.
Okay. I hope she answers.
I hope so, too. We'll find out. Here we go. Prank call number 1. Tanner has to remain completely quiet and listen to me talk to Caitlin. Let's see if she answers. And let's see if their system wants to. There we go. I've never been more nervous in my life.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Gotta leave a voicemail, though.
7
You have
1
to.
6
Everyone's gonna be able to call Caitlin now, though, so I should probably talk over her phone number so people can call her.
Think not available.
Think about that.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Caitlin. This is Michael Ocean calling on behalf of Tanner Burke. He's recently applied for a job at the local Family Video here in Des Moines, Iowa. Love to talk to you. He listed you as a reference. I just had a couple of quick questions about him. We're just looking for his previous experience working in video production. Also curious about what shoe size he is. He didn't put that on his application. Said you might know about that. And also we wanted to know if he has any history with any illicit drugs or alcohol as well, too. So we're just, like I said, the Michael Ocean Family Video, Des Moines, Iowa. Love to talk to you if you got a moment. Calling about Tanner Burke job interview. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon. There we go. One done. I really was hoping she was going to answer. I got one off my chest. I feel good about
Oh, my
it.
God. I got to call her later.
Can I have the phone number for the call for the next person?
I'm so scared.
Are you sweating? My palms are a little sweaty.
sweaty. This is... Oh,
you're going to call? Oh, yeah, he should answer.
palms are sweaty. Red spaghetti.
Seriously?
We may need to do something about the numbers. I don't know how to combat that, but
Right? I mean, that's the thing with leaving a voicemail. I feel like if they don't answer, you probably should just hang up. But
Yeah.
sometimes the voicemail is even half the battle. All right, here's your phone call for this gentleman.
Jacob?
Jacob, I will remain completely quiet. I need to walk away. Last resort, we call each other's grandmas.
okay.
Jacob's a business owner. Does he not answer his phone?
Is it a business owner? What kind of business is it?
Hi, this is Jacob, owner of Double G Lawn Care. I was unable to get to the phone. Please leave me a short message with your name and phone number, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a great day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Jacob, this is Eric Tahamies from Eric Tahamies Used Car Dealership over in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. A young man named Baxter Colburn left a resume here, and he listed you as a reference, so I figured I'd just give you a call. It's a used car dealership. We're not like most car dealerships. We focus mainly on niche cars, so either cars that most people won't necessarily want to buy or cars that are no longer available anymore, so like Pontiacs, Oldsmobiles, and Fiats, but I just wanted to get your opinion on Baxter Colburn. He seems like just a stand-up guy, but there's something fishy about him. It might be the fact that he doesn't bathe on a regular basis, but if you could just give me a call back, that'd be great. I'd love to talk to you and get your opinion on this man, Baxter Colburn. All right, thank you. Again, this is Eric Tahamies from Tahamies Car Dealership up in Sheboygan, Wisconsin. All right, thank you, Jacob. Have a fantastic day.
Is Eric Tahamies related to Eric Thames? No. That's what I was thinking we were going.
All right, so I just got a call from Caitlin. I think we need to get her on the
line.
line.
You want to call? Here, you call Caitlin and just talk to her.
I will.
And we'll see.
Don't say anything. I got this.
Oh, wait. I don't know who this is.
Don't answer it.
I won't. 1 second. All right.
He's probably... Is that him? Is that Jacob calling you?
I don't know. No, it's not. Different number. Somebody from New York. All right.
All right, ready?
Give Caitlin a call.
Oh, my God.
And we'll see. Be like, I literally just walked out of the job interview.
Tanner.
Hey, Caitlin, what's going on?
Nothing. I just got a call from Family Video, a voicemail.
Excuse me?
I feel like I was prank called.
Prank called? That is too weird. A family video? What'd they say?
Yeah, but they said you applied for a job.
Well,
I
I applied to clean the bathrooms, but, I mean, I didn't necessarily think that they'd call any of my references. It was just just another part-time. What'd they say? I mean, where?
I didn't talk to him. It was a voicemail. I know this is a prank call.
This is too weird. Too weird.
They asked me. They said that they were wondering about what was the first thing? If you had any video production experience.
Obviously.
Normal. Then they asked what your shoe size was.
What? It's 11 and a half. I didn't think that was a secret. I didn't think it was necessary to put down.
And then they asked if you had any illicit drugs that they should know about.
Well, I mean, I thought that was a rhetorical question.
I'm not calling back. This is a prank call.
Caitlin, first of all, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Have you ever been on air before, like in a professional broadcast?
No, am I right now?
You are right now. Yes, you are.
Hi, Caitlin. It's Michael Ocean from Family Video.
Hi. I'm glad I didn't answer the
God.
first time.
I know. Who knows what would have happened?
It'd been even better if you had.
It would have been better for
That
you.
is too
More
funny.
embarrassing for
Too
me.
funny.
Potentially. It was more so to embarrass each other, let alone not necessarily you. But
all out of love.
we appreciate you being a good sport, Caitlin.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Well, have a good day.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Caitlin,
brightening
it's
my
safe
day.
to say I'm not getting a job at Family Video. Believe me,
Okay,
as nostalgic as that would be, it's not the case.
That would be nice, but
I hear their vacation time is fantastic.
I mean, maybe it's worth a shot then. I'll be your reference.
I'll look into it. I'll call Michael Ocean back.
Perfect.
11 and a half. Got it.
All right, thank you, Caitlin.
Thanks,
it was
Caitlin.
great
You're
talking
welcome.
with you.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
That's amazing. What a nice gal.
I need a drink to that.
Seriously, cheers to that.
That was amazing.
I know, she's like, is this a prank
my
call?
God.
I'm like, no, it's not, but it is.
That was fun.
I'm pretty
You
sure
ever
it's safe
been
to
live
say
on
that.
air?
Like,
No, am I right now? Maybe.
We live in an age though where people don't answer phone numbers anymore that they don't have in their contacts. Like that's the honest truth about it.
It's
like
true.
we're gonna call your next gentleman here, and I don't know if he's gonna answer. We'll see. Boy, oh boy, I was really hopeful that.
Who's the next one?
Brett?
Okay, good.
Is Brett gonna answer?
He might, but he may also hang up right away. But I hope he answers because he's a funny guy.
And that's the thing. Like you got to come up with like a good like sink and hit him right off the bat. Like
Yeah.
that's why you got to like lead with like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm calling on behalf of Tanner Burke. Like,
Right.
I don't know what the best way is to get him.
Can you if
Hello, you've reached Brett Watson. I can't come to the phone right now, so please
Leave
leave
another
your
voicemail.
name and number, and I will call you back. Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Bye.
At the tone, please record
Can
your
you, like,
message.
mute it?
When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Brett. This is Trevor Paul calling on behalf of Tanner Burke. He recently just applied for a job here at the Milwaukee County Zoo to be one of our elephant keepers. I just had a couple of quick questions. He threw you down as a reference, so I just wanted to run those quick questions by you. Just 3 simple ones. Does he have any previous experience with taking care of animals? We're also wondering what uniform size he was. He said that you guys were good friends and that we should defer all questions to you. And also we're just trying to figure out whether or not he might be just a good fit overall. We also do our drug screenings as well, too. And he had a strange odor about him when he came into the interview, and we wanted to talk to his contacts about whether or not he might have any previous history with that. So once again, Trevor Paul, Milwaukee County Zoo. Love to talk to you if you got a minute. Thanks, Brett. We'll talk to you soon. These people suck. People need to answer the dang phones.
it's amazing.
Let's do
really,
one
is
more
what it
because
is.
I don't know if
All right.
if my second one will answer. If not,
Okay.
we need to call each other's grandmas.
All right.
That's
hold
an
on one
absolute
second.
must. Because I know my grandma will answer. I know for a fact she will answer. So I'm going to call.
You gonna call that one for
I'm
me?
going to call Becca.
Oh my God. You think she's gonna answer?
I hope she answers. She's like a sister to me. And her boyfriend is from the Milwaukee area. She lives in Florida, but her boyfriend's from the Milwaukee area. So I wonder because she might recognize the area code if she'll actually answer.
Okay.
She's a good family friend.
Okay.
We just need one to answer. Come on, Becca. Be my sister that I've never had. This is like the most nerve-wracking. I feel like I'm more nervous for this than when I walked down the aisle to get married. That was really nerve-wracking.
My hands are sweaty again.
Nobody answers their phones anymore in 2017.
They don't.
I think we know too many.
Hi, you've reached Becca Messenger. I'm not here right now, but please leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Becca. This is Albert Pajolis with the local Olive Garden up here in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. A young man known as Baxter Colburn wrote down your information as a reference, so I thought I would at least check into his contacts here. Again, Albert Pajolis with the local Olive Garden in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. He applied to be a line cook, and under qualifications, the only thing he had was, I'm Italian. And I figured, I would at least look into it to see if he has any other restaurateur experience or anything like that. So he seems like a great guy, just a real awesome person, and quite frankly, the kind of guy that I would like to, go out, have a beer with or something like that. But, I got to do these background checks. So, again, Albert Pajolis with the local Olive Garden up here in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. I just want to hear your opinion on Baxter Colburn. I mean, I could be wrong about this guy, so it's always good to go back and check out his contacts. So if you could give us a call back and tell us your opinion, that would be great. All right, thanks, Becca. You have a fantastic day.
Because he's Italian, yes.
The only qualifications. I'm
Only
Italian.
qualification.
And I was like, I
I'm
get
all
it.
about
That
it.
makes sense. But we're Olive Garden, okay? We don't just
take any Joe
we don't
off the
settle,
street.
all right? We don't settle.
All right, you're going to call my grandma.
I'm going to call your grandma?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I need to come up with something here.
6. All right, I'm ready for you if you're ready. And then I'll call your grandma.
My grandma's not going to answer.
Damn.
She would not understand what's going on here either. We could call my parents, though.
They're going to know. They're on vacation.
They are on vacation.
They're not going to answer.
They might. He's been texting me from Jamaica. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, when you got money, you do what
It's
you want.
ridiculous.
All right, you ready?
Her
Her name's Kathy.
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 All right.
All right, here we go. Last one.
Okay.
Just drink and it'll all be better.
Yeah.
I love how there's laces on these glasses. You could be like Superman, like you're not supposed to put family down as a reference. You got to be quick with her though. She's pretty like.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kathy?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Kathy. This is Albert Pajolis with the local Olive Garden here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Baxter Colburn wrote your name and number down as a reference. He's applying to be a line cook, and under qualifications, the only thing he had was that he's Italian, which I totally understand. I trust anybody that's Italian to work at an Italian restaurant, but I was just curious if you had any insight into Baxter's character and if he has any cooking experience. It is a very basic job. We do training, but I always like to go back and at least get in touch with their contacts and see if they have any insight into the person themselves.
What is he applying for? Tell me again.
I'm sorry?
Tell me what he's applying for again, please.
He's a line cook at the Olive Garden in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on Highway 100.
Just a moment.
Sure.
She's talking to my grandpa. This is amazing. And my dad's watching, which is even better. I'm going to get a phone call. I'm waiting for it.
They're gonna hang up.
For a what?
They're gonna hang up.
We'll be careful.
Hello.
Hi, how's it going today?
Good.
This is Albert Pajolis with the Olive Garden on Highway 100 here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Baxter Colburn applied to be a cook here with us as a part-time job, and under qualifications he put that he's Italian and he has some cooking experience, and he listed you as a reference, so I just thought I'd at least get in contact and see if you had any insight about his character or maybe some of his cooking experiences or anything of that sort.
I don't know what to say because I didn't know he had applied as anything like that.
He listed down that he was only trying to get a part-time job. I don't know if he did say that he has a family, he has a wife and a son, and he's just trying to get some extra cash in the meantime, maybe like 1 or 2 shifts a week. So I just figured I'd at least get in contact with the people that he listed as references and see if they could give me any insight into his character or personality.
Well, he's our grandson.
Oh, okay.
He's a very nice young man.
Well, that's good to hear.
Being said, because I'm proud of him but he is. He's very conscientious, hardworking. I don't know if he indicated what he does for a living, but he's very hardworking. So
he did talk about he does some broadcasting or something like that, but he loves the fact that he's Italian and he loves to cook. So I figured that was an important aspect for this position here.
Well, I know cooking has always been an interest of his. I cannot say how much he knows about it at this point. He was in college, and then he's been married for a couple of years now. So, how much cooking he's been doing? I know he's worked in restaurants before, but not as a cook, but as a waiter. So, he's had restaurant experience in that respect.
Well, that's definitely important. He did mention that he has some experience working in restaurants, and it is a position where we do train very thoroughly, and I think he'd be a stand-up guy and a great man for the job. So I'll I'll tell him you spoke highly of him and possibly extend a position for him.
Okay, very good. Yeah, yes, I think that you would be very happy with him as an employee. So.
Fantastic. Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
I appreciate your time, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Sure. All right. Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye.
Oh, my gosh.
Ho! Ho! What did I just do? Did I just create like a war in your family?
I'm gonna wait like 3 or 4 minutes,
and then call them and tell him you got the job at the Olive Garden. He said he had a great conversation with your
just called
Albert Pajolis.
My lifelong dream to be a line
Tell
cook.
him you're quitting broadcasting to be a line cook at the local Olive Garden on Highway 100.
Oh my gosh, my dad's watching. He says, "You know you're going to be in big trouble about this." And Trevor says that he's just absolutely dying. Yeah, I know. I feel bad.
I can't believe Caitlin called back
as soon as Grandma was like, Baxter's trying to be an Olive Garden cook. And my grandpa's like, he's doing what?
What?
Yeah, not true.
God. Oh, no. I just got a weird voicemail about you applying to the zoo and needed me as a reference. Should I call back and be serious, or is this a joke thing? Okay, do you have experience? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Is this, this is...
we need to call Brett.
Should we call Brett?
Can we call Brett, and then we'll call your grandparents?
Calling as a you, or...
I'll call as me.
Okay, and then you can just break the news, and then we'll call.
I'll do exactly what I did with
That'll
Caitlin.
be adequate time for my grandparents to rain hell
Soak
because
it all in.
they've already tried calling my wife apparently, to clarify.
Funny.
I'm never gonna be allowed to live this down.
First, let me read this. I just got a weird voicemail about you applying to the zoo and needed me as a reference. Should I call back and be serious, or is this a joke thing? AKA, do you have experience with elephants? What?
Well, yeah, you're applying to be an elephant keeper.
All right, ready?
Yeah, ready. This is amazing. And you voted for us to get pied in the face.
You guys
on
are
Monday.
awful. All right.
Wait till we post some.
Hey.
What is going on?
All right, I'll send you the voicemail, but I got a call saying, like, hey, this is Trevor Paul from, like, the Milwaukee County Zoo, and that you applied for a position, like, as an elephant keeper.
What?
And that they wanted to know about, like, it must have been a joke because they asked, like, what size uniform you are and, like, if I could be a reference and what experience you have with animals.
I mean,
I have no
grew
idea,
up with
man.
cats. That's probably the extent of it, though. I mean, that is absurd.
I'll send you the voicemail, but I didn't know if, like, this was, like, a prank call and I was supposed to go along with it, but...
I mean, I was at the zoo, like, a couple weeks ago, and some guy was walking around with a pamphlet and asked for my email address, so, I mean, maybe that was it. I thought I was just joining, like a fan club or something. I don't know, but a little weird.
They were very clear that you were applying for a job. I don't know, man.
As an elephant keeper?
As an elephant keeper.
I'm afraid of elephants. I might even be allergic.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I'll send you the voicemail, and I just don't know if I should call this person back or what.
Well, how's your day going so far? Aside
it's
from
all
that,
right. It's good.
You doing all right?
I'm at work, yeah.
How's the weather in Chicago?
That's good. It's about to rain.
It's
nice and sunny.
All right. Have you ever been on a live broadcast before?
I have not, and I'm assuming that I am now.
Yeah, yes, you are.
You're not wrong, Brett.
You're the second
You're not
victim.
wrong.
Caitlin was our first victim, Caitlin Queen. So
Okay,
she did
cool.
the same thing. So
I had a really strong feeling that this was the case.
okay. Well, I figured I could count on you to at least be a good sport.
Yeah,
so.
you're a very good sport.
Yeah.
You're a very good sport, Brett. I appreciate you playing along for the chaos.
That's good.
This is the man himself, Trevor Paul, from the Milwaukee County Zoo. So.
Great. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't answer the call, but I don't know if you just read the text I sent you, but I was very convinced I was going to have to lie on your behalf. And yeah, he loves elephants.
I don't even know him.
For years.
He loves elephants. Oh my god, that is too funny.
Ivory's his favorite color. Like, there's a lot of things.
Yeah, there's something about like you smelling bad too. I'm sure you know that.
That's amazing. It's safe to say you don't have to send me the voicemail because I was standing right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I now realize that.
Thank you for playing along, Brett.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
Dude,
all right, I'm gonna go back to my job.
Probably a good
Sounds
idea.
good. We're
Thanks,
gonna try
man.
to do the
I
same.
appreciate you being a good sport.
All right. Cheers.
All right, take it easy.
Bye.
You just made his day.
I'm like absolutely terrified to call my grandparents right now.
I think you have to.
I've done some pretty cheeky stuff in my lifetime, but this I think is going to top the cake.
This is insane. What a phenomenal segment, Trevor says. Yes.
Thank you. All right, here we go. All right. Calling Grandma and Grandpa back. This is not going to be good. I'm never going to hear the end of this. Need a drink.
Remember, you took the job.
Hello.
Hey, Grandpa, how you doing?
Good.
Good. I just got a call back from a job that I applied for, the Olive Garden. They said they had a chance to speak with you guys. Said you gave me a rave review, so I wanted to thank you very much for that.
Yeah, it took us by surprise because, of course, we hadn't known you had applied. So we were a little skeptical at first, but then as I talked to the guy, I knew that he knew who you were and had talked to you. So then I felt better about it. Because, there are so many scams out there that you just are very cautious about putting out information until you feel comfortable with it. So, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, like you mentioned, too, absolutely. I'm just trying to get a couple of extra shifts in here and there, too. Things with Bruce Sports are slowing down a little bit. So just, and I've always wanted to get more into cooking as well, too. You guys remember that I almost went into culinary school as well, too.
Well,
After college. So.
That's fine. As long as you can fit it into your busy schedule. Doesn't hurt to have experience in a lot of different things, that's for sure. So, I was happy to give you rave reviews because you know how we feel about you. So, why not express it?
Well, I do want to say, though, and I feel bad because your opinion of me might change slightly because it was actually a fabricated call live on the air for Bruce Sports.
It's what?
It was actually. It actually was. It's actually all a hoax. Unfortunately, we prank called you live on the air. Actually.
Hello, this is Tanner Burke, aka Albert Pajoli's with the local Olive Garden.
Oh, you did, huh?
It was his idea. I had nothing to do with it. I swear, I was just playing along.
Oh my gosh, we had to. I'm sorry. It was too. It was just. We wanted it. We needed someone that was going to answer the phone, and we know that you and Grandma are notorious for answering your phone. So that's.
And I love the fact that you guys played along. And everything you said, about Baxter.
Well, now maybe I'll change my mind about how I feel about you. How's that?
Like,
how about I call back and get your real opinion on Baxter Colburn?
He's like, can I have that phone number? I need to do that one more time.
No, that is too funny.
I appreciate you being a good sport, Gramps. We weren't trying to mess with you too badly. That's why I had to call you back to clear the air so you guys aren't freaking out that I'm trying to leave broadcasting to go get into cooking at all.
Okay. All right.
Thanks a bunch, Gramps. I'm excited to see you guys in a couple of days.
All right.
All right. Yep. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Oh, they hung up. Okay, they're notorious. They're
for
notorious
leaving the phone.
Yeah, they're notorious for doing that.
He just goes, "Ha! Wait till I tell you." Clear out the bedroom. They are not coming to Florida.
No, they're coming to visit us.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Probably not anymore.
That is so funny.
Josh says, pure gold, Baxter's poor grandparents. Kurt says, out of the will. Oof. Yeah, I'm probably gone now after that.
He did not seem happy.
Like, you felt like the mood shift. Like, it's what?
Oh, my gosh. That is too funny. Too funny.
Well, this has been fun. I'm glad
this has been weird.
It's definitely
been weird.
My contacts are rubbish, apparently.
Yeah.
No one likes to talk to me. I was really hoping to talk to somebody related to me. Like, I felt like that would have been a good one. Like, any of those people would have been great.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you get any texts from the people who I called.
I have yet to get anything so far, so we'll have to play it by ear. But
all right.
Well, this has been Off the Rails.
A little weird. I'm like, I need to
just finish my beer.
I need to just like breathe for about an hour and a half and just relax. Just ridiculous.
For those that are playing halftime bingo,
that was fun.
Baxter
Wow.
finishes his beer.
Wow. Okay, that
I've
was
also
fun.
had nothing yet to eat today, so this is probably not going to go well.
I just need to like decompress.
I need to go lay on the floor.
I know. I feel dirty.
I need to go lay down.
All
I need
right.
to go to confession or something.
Should we close out here?
I think we should.
Okay.
You want to close?
Sure. Yes. Of course. This has been halftime with our Off the Rails. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do some fun things, which we leave up to you guys, the viewers, to decide. On Monday, we played Trivia Crack, and losers got pied in the face. That was me. And then today, of course, the prank calls. On Friday, we're going to play. Either what's yours like? We're just doing it. Okay, on Friday we're not giving you an option. We're playing What's in My Mouth. So, and we're not going to tell you what that is, but you're going to have to tune in on Friday to check it out. What's in My Mouth? It's going to be amazing. I'm Tanner Burke at Banner Turk, and you are. What's your name again?
At Baxter Colburn.
Baxter Colburn at Baxter Colburn, not to be confused with Caxter Bolburn. Totally different person.
Or Albert Pajolis.
Or Albert Pajolis.
Or Trevor Paul or Michael Ocean.
Eric Tahamies.
I can't wait to go back and watch this episode.
So great.
Unbelievable. I think Brendan Mentz was here, too.
Brendan Mentz was here, yes. Thank you all for commenting. Of course, our show is nothing without you guys, so we appreciate you more than anything. You, the fans. It's like, we're basically like Green Bay. We're owned by the fans. So if you hate us and you want us gone, just say the word, and we'll never be back again. So
Until next time.
Until next time, I'm Tanner Burke, and he's Baxter Colburn. Thank you for watching, and I need to go take a shower.